You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I've got your early weekly spoilers for September 22nd through the 26th. We're going to talk about Kate snapping, Sarah begging, and Brady pivoting. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. On Wednesday, September 17th, we've got Steve asking Kayla for help. So I wonder if Steve's going to ask her to run the DNA test on Tesoro with the swab that Rafe got from the baby, bearing in mind this could cost her her job because EJ has the belt tight and he might be checking every single test that's being run, especially DNA tests, which are more expensive to perform. Meanwhile, Chad and Thomas have a cat chat, and his son Thomas wants to know if Daddy Chad likes Kat as a girlfriend. Will Chad come clean? We'll see, because he's very worried about backlash from Julie. EJ and Kat, meanwhile, find some things in common. Looks like they may be talking at the office. I mean, a lot of people in Salem dislike them both. They both care about Chad. What else could there be? Maybe they like the same kind of pie. We'll find out. Sarah wants Xander's forgiveness on Wednesday. What's crazy is Sarah feels guilty for accusing Xander of something he did actually do and is lying about. And I wonder if he will accept Sarah's apology, even though he is absolutely in the wrong and living a lie. Of course, she's going to be mad if and when the truth of Xander's attack on Philip comes out. And of course, eventually everything comes out. Marlena tells Brady to protect Rachel. Right now, Brady doesn't know that Kristen is covering for their daughter, and Brady thinks he did the right thing, demanding the maximum sentence for Kristen. So I just wonder if Marlena senses that Rachel may be in psychological danger because of the repressed memories and what she did. Thursday, September 18th, Tate is back to pressing Sophia for information, but he's going to try a new angle. Tate's mad at Holly, and he realizes he might be able to seduce the truth out of Sophia. Now, I don't think he's going to sleep with her, but he may try another approach that's a little more hands-on. So this week, Tate has Sophia in his dorm room watching that film for class, and he starts making out with her. And then Ariana sees Sophia coming out of Tate's room looking kind of rumpled. And Sophia says, you know, don't tell Holly because she's going to go nuts. Javi and Leo, meanwhile, worry because they really want to adopt Tesoro, but they know it's a long shot. That story about Javi's daughter dying in a hot car was just awful. That is so sad. I get so queasy when I see stories like that on the news, and it was just, oh my goodness, that one had me hard. That was good writing. Also on Thursday, Ari gives Holly some advice that she should stick with Tate, even though the two had that messy fight at the bookstore. However, that might be advice that Ari gives Holly before she sees a disheveled Sophia leaving Tate's room and suspects that he cheated. Kate interrupts Tony and Anna when they're having an evening together. And of course, Kate's going to be livid about the stunt that Tony pulled at the press conference. Anna is not going to like being interrupted with her sweetie. And if Tony hints that he knows about the forged letter, that'd be pretty interesting because Kate knows all about it since she is somebody who helped make it happen. As a matter of fact, she got Vivian out of the way and then Kate took over the forgery project. Plus, Chanel wants her mom, Paulina, to help her adopt baby Tesoro with no idea this is the baby she wanted before that is Sophia's child. On Friday, September 19th, we've got Theo filling in Jada about JJ and giving her a warning. Now, I wonder if it's about the time back when JJ was a rookie cop years ago when he shot Theo after he freaked out and ran from him. And there was the whole, if you remember, he, I think, ran from JJ, and then there was Back then they were doing more with him being on the spectrum and just the some of the social struggles he was having. At any rate, I just wonder if that is why Thaao is talking to Jada. Brady is considering a career move. He may pivot. I'm actually hoping he's going to go work with Steve over at Black Patch. JJ tells Gabby he's sorry, and this could be prompted by the recent confession from Kristen or by his run-in with Thaao. Also, we noticed that when he was around JJ, that Thaao seemed uncomfortable, and I thought that Thaao had forgiven JJ for the whole shooting incident several years ago, but it feels like they're churning it back up. Tony demands that Xander and Phillip hand over both companies to him. He wants Titan and he wants DiMera, and the recording that Gabby got isn't proof enough to prevail in court. Now, it might work to sway the DiMera board, so the stakes are very high. So I'm very curious to see what Xander and Phillip may do, what lengths they'll go to keep their inheritance. Obviously, they don't want to give up Titan. And Tony, of course, is actually looking to settle out of court because he knows that he doesn't have enough to win in court. Alex and Stephanie are struggling this week. They went from talking about moving in together to him storming out over the whole mess at Titan and Steve investigating the merger and all that. And I don't think Alex was behaving very graciously towards Stephanie. I think he let Xander's anger get the better of him. The week of September 22nd through the 26th on Days of Our Lives, we may see Anna warning Kate to stay away from Tony because Anna knows that Kate will do anything to keep Titan from sinking because that is her precious baby boy Phillip's legacy. Thaao looks like is going to get sucked into the DiMera drama. If Thaao does some work for Tony, I think his dad, Abe Carver, might not like it. Also, what does Uncle Tony have Thaao doing? I mean, he is a computer whiz, so I wonder if it's some sketchy hacking or something to help with the Titan DiMera deal. Plus, I'm interested to see if Thaao might spark with Ari Horton. She likes older guys. He's on the rebound. He's very handsome, so we'll see. And the truth of Tesoro's parentage finally comes out soon. And of course, there's the lingering question of whether Tate really is Tesoro's father. We should have that answer very soon. Sean and Belle may be getting cozy again, but I doubt that she is over EJ. Also, more of Belle's ex, EJ, scheming with Gwen on their dastardly hospital plan, while Kat is very eager to get the info that she needs for the ISA so they can do something about it. Sophia is going to sneak into Holly's dorm room soon to take some indecent pictures of her. And we are on a countdown to little Rachel Black lashing out, melting down. Someone's life is going to be at risk, and she may be headed to baby Bayview because Alice Halsey stepped away to film Little House on the Prairie. Rumor has it she stopped filming back in May, and her exit comes soon with a psychological spiral as what takes her off the screen.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.